lovely people, welcome back to my channel, or welcome to my channel if you've just joined us. My name is Nell, and before we get into today's video, I just wanted to say I realised I've been kind of absent from here for a little while. I struggle with my mental health. I have done for many years now, and usually it's something that I don't really let affect me too badly. Like, I've got ways of making sure that it doesn't get too severe for me. But the last few weeks, I think, what with everything that's kind of been going on in the world, plus other things happening in my life at the moment, it kind of got a bit too much for me. So I just needed to kind of take a step back and kind of work on myself and my frame of mind. And I am doing better than I was. I'm not quite there 100% yet, but I thought, I've been missing, making content for you guys and kind of interacting with you all. So I thought I would come back and start doing like maybe slightly shorter videos just for now until I kind of got myself built back up again. And this will unfortunately mean that the Ray Rivera case, which I've been talking about for a while, that is on the back burner for a little bit, just because it is such a big complex case, and I want to be able to do that case justice and be able to make a video that I'm going to be happy with, and most importantly you guys are going to enjoy. So it will still be happening, it's just going to take a little bit of a longer time to get there while I get myself back in the game, basically. With that said, I have a little bit of an odd, I guess, occurrence happening here at the moment, which I wanted to tell you about on today's video, which I would absolutely love to get your guys' opinions on. I've got a few theories as to what it could be, but if you guys have any ideas or have kind of experienced anything like this yourself, please get in touch with me. So without further ado, grab a drink, dim the lights, and let's get into it. So a couple of times the past few months I've been experiencing something kind of weird. I'll wake up in the morning after a particularly good night's sleep, which is kind of rare for me anyway, because I tend to kind of toss and turn quite a lot at night. I wake up a few times during the night, and yeah, it's generally quite a restless night's sleep I usually get. But with both times that I've kind of slept like right the way through and really well, I'll wake up in the morning and roll over, and I'll see a young boy like stood on my partner's side of the bed. And the first time it happened was kind of late October, early November, I want to say. And it's so odd because on both these times that I've seen him, I've not been scared in any way, I've not felt threatened. In fact, the first time I saw him, like, my first initial thought was, oh, it's our son, which we don't have kids, my partner and I. We'd like to in the future, but we don't have any kids in this, you know, mortal realm. And yeah, it's odd because, yeah, like I said, we don't have kids. It's only him and I in our apartment. And both times the boys kind of looked at me and kind of looked at my partner and just kind of smiled. And the first time I saw him for about, I don't know, probably about 10 to 20 seconds, I want to say. And with a lot of like these ghost stories, like people say that they just kind of like disappears, like that kind of thing. He didn't. He kind of, the best way to describe it is he kind of disappeared from the edges until he just kind of disappeared entirely. So it kind of started off around the edges and then kind of moved its way to the middle, and then he was just like gone. The second time I saw him, again, I've had a really good night's sleep. I was wide awake, fully aware of what was happening. I rolled over and there he was again, and this was only like a couple of weeks ago, so everything's still pretty fresh in my mind. Yeah, he was stood there, and he kind of looked at me, looked at my partner, looked at me, and kind of tilted his head like, huh, you guys again, almost. And then instead of like disappearing the way he had before, he turned away from me and started like walking towards the bedroom door as if he was gonna like go through it, and then he just kind of disappeared like just before he reached it. I don't know, it's so weird. And like I said before, I didn't feel any kind of threat. I wasn't scared at all. If you'd seen my video about the woman who watched me sleep, you would know that that was quite a different story. I was absolutely terrified, and I slept with the light on for the rest of the night. But yeah, with this one, it felt almost natural. And that feels a really weird thing to say, and maybe it is a really weird thing to say, but yeah, it's just, I'm not worried about him kind of calling in unexpectedly. Like, you know, I don't mind him being here. I think my main questions though are, who is he? Why is he here? Like, why does he suddenly appear randomly? And why is it always like just after I wake up? Now I've got a few theories about what it could be, as does my partner. It could be, you know, some kind of weird time slip thing, maybe like someone kind of jumping from moment to moment in a kind of time travel-y thing. I don't know very much about the whole time travel thing. Could it be my partner kind of astral projecting as he's asleep? You know, like I said, both these occasions he was asleep for, and to be honest, the child did kind of look quite like him. He was about like 8 to 10 kind of years old. He had dark hair, the kind of style that my partner had at that age. The first time he had glasses, which my partner does and had done from quite a young age. The second time he didn't, which I find quite interesting, and so does my partner, because obviously this is something that I've talked to him about quite a bit, because this is something that's kind of really been not bugging me, but it's something that he'd want to know. I mean, if roles were reversed and he was experiencing something like that, I'd certainly want to know. I don't know about you guys, but you know, yeah, I mean, could it be like our future child kind of thing? I don't know. I'm less inclined to say it's an actual like spirit or a demon or anything like that, just because, you know, we haven't had anything paranormal wise happen here. I mean, I've been here for probably 11 years now, and the only kind of two remotely paranormal ones, like occurrences, were when I saw the little spirit girl Emily, which I've told you about in my previous video, and the time where I may have accidentally bought something nasty back from Edinburgh with me years ago, which I will do another video all on that because it's tricky as hell. But yeah, other than that, like I said, I've been here for 11 years now and not had anything in the way of paranormal activity happen here at all. So yeah, I'm kind of less inclined to say it's an actual like spiritual entity, like as in someone who's been here before kind of thing. Honestly, I don't know if any of you have ever experienced anything like this before. Please do get in touch with me either in the comments below, or you can email me. I'll put my email address in the description below. It'd be great just to get, you know, your opinions on this, and yeah, any kind of advice that you guys have got, either, you know, kind of figuring out who or what this child is, or what their reason for being here is, yeah, absolutely let me know. Until the next video, stay safe and sweet dreams.